I'm Nicholas Jeffrey. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of VIMTrek. I would literally like to walk you through a new photorealistic 3D visualization and architectural tool. This has been optimized for Revit. This is going to change the way that engineers and architects interact and collaborate with the tool. It's going to change your working environment forever. The software platform allows anybody involved in the building and the development process to render complex Revit models with richly embedded objects and render these models in minutes rather than hours. So, let's take you on a tour. Steve, show us.
Sure. Okay, let's take a standard Revit model. Better still if it is embedded with SmartBIM objects and eco-scorecard data. And let's see just how quickly we can render with VIMTrek. And more importantly, move all the architectural and manufacturer's data across into the 3D rendered model. Photorealistic 3D rendering is not new, but there has always been a significant trade-off that I as a designer have had to make. Speed to render, file size, and degree of photorealism. You can never have one without a problem with the other. An average render can literally take 5 hours, ending up with an enormous file that you cannot share and a lockdown model that you cannot walk around freely. To really make my point, I'll take two identical Revit models and we will compare the status of the existing internal rendering engine to VIMTrek, which is an add-in within Revit. Okay, let's render using both applications. Click the icon. Render. Finished. It is that quick. 13 seconds. Let's come back to Revit's internal render at the end of my session and see where we've gotten to. Now let's click the second icon, VIMTrek Producer. This is a module where you can change lots of presentation settings. For example, View Options allows you to manage the scene appearance on your screen. Navigation Options allows you to select the different parameters of player movement. Tools section contains great things like Sun Settings, allowing you to set the position of the sun in the sky and to change the sky color. Light Map allows you to make light maps for the scene and to set their quality level. Mesh Options allows you to process the geometric data of the scene. Next, you have to choose a platform to export to: PC, Mac, or web. I'm going to select PC. But you can select any, and they all take the same time to publish. There, done! So now just imagine if we had sent this file to a coworker or even a client. They can open it using VIMTrek Viewer. This is a free-to-download software application available to everyone from VIMTrek.com. In this mode, the viewer can navigate around the site freely by clicking on objects such as walls and windows or furniture. You can call up the architectural, building, or manufacturing data, such as SmartBIM or eco-scorecard data, which is displayed with the click of the mouse. You can also click the Publish to Web button. VIMTrek will produce a URL that will allow your clients or entire project team to experience, note, and suggest changes to the project in a way that hasn't existed until now. As the VIMTrek viewer is running on my computer with an open browser, the VIMTrek viewer will be able to automatically capture and launch URLs embedded to products and capture up-to-date product manufacturer data and environmental data that supports green building rating systems, such as LEED.
At VIMTrek, we're creating an online studio where complementary and third-party applications will be available for free or as paid apps. During our short presentation, we've re-rendered Revit 3 times. We've shared it on 3 different platforms: Mac, PC, and browser. We've gathered data from SmartBIM and eco-scorecard, and we've even accessed data off the internet. So, finally, let's go back and check the internal Revit render. Interestingly, it's not finished, and I've got a feeling it's going to be working away for hours to create a model with none of the functionality of VIMTrek. So with the total cost of rendering, the equipment, the people, and everything else, Outsourcing is a thing of the past. Just imagine 3D rendering is actually a valuable tool. It's not a pain. Lastly, I invite you to contact your Revit reseller to experience VIMTrek with one of your own projects and just see the experience for yourself.